Afternoon, freaks. I'm here to give you a read straight from the hip with lots of lip. Hair's looking a little cray-cray. Hair's looking a little wild, but I'm having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful day too. I'm loving this energy. I'm loving this Libra new moon energy that is carrying us forward into this cycle. I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling it from that new moon, and I just feeling the energy building in such a beautiful, positive way. I just want to take a moment to acknowledge everybody out there that is doing the work, man. You're like doing the damn thing. It is so inspiring as I'm connecting with people in personal readings, as I'm doing these readings for the collective. I am seeing over and over and over again the way that people are showing up. Like, you are doing it. You're doing the work. Can we take a moment? Can we just take a moment? Just put your hand on your heart right now. Can we just take a moment and respect ourselves, respect one another for being willing to show up for the tough stuff, to get down to the heart of the matter. Page of Wands energy, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the initiation of the action. The initiation of the action to bring forward the gifts that were gained in the time of the dark. The fire of transformation that lit the spark that informs your next actions, how you're moving into this cycle, collective. It's really beautiful energy, and the light you bring forward is like this beautiful torch that lights the torches of others. We're lighting each other's torches, and we're carrying our light forward into the world, and it's so, so, so fucking gorgeous. I hope you're tapping into this energy. I don't know what you all are seeing out there, but that's what I'm seeing. I am seeing so much growth. I am seeing so much healing. I'm seeing so many people getting out of their own way. And it's just such a wonderful, beautiful, beautiful thing. I am here to wrap up this What's on Deck for You in October read. And we are getting to the last two signs, Leo and Virgo, in this reading. Okay, this is for any strong placements in those signs. We are going to be kicking off first with Leo's read, all right? But this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. We're throwing Mercury and Mars into the mix because of what's going on in the astrology. Or if you have a packed fifth house, all right, 3 or more planets, a stellium in Leo's house, or if you have a packed sixth house, a stellium in Virgo's house, okay? So we're going to start out with Leo first. I also do want to mention that though this is being presented live, it is pre-recorded. I will be with you in the live chat though, so I can drop in with you, take in the energy of the reading. I don't want to get distracted by comments right now as I'm going live, okay? And I'm trying to figure out how I want to go about that in the future. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out my flow. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood to, deal with fielding comments while I'm channeling. So we'll feel it out. But there are times I'm into it, so I guess we're just going to keep going with it that way as I feel it out, okay? Lean into it when I want to go live, I will, but I'll always let you know if it's pre-recorded, and that way you understand what's going on, because sometimes I see in the live chat people are like, are you there? Yeah, I'm there. I'm in the comments, okay? So I can still talk to you on live chat. We can drop in on the reading together. Also, I am reading for a collective, okay? So not every story is going to be for you, but the messages that are coming through are meant to come through for somebody. So please respect the space. Don't interrupt the process of somebody else receiving what they need to hear, okay? Also, do be open and lean into your intuition. Understand that roles can be reversed. Understand that cross-watcher energy does come into readings if you're hearing something that activates you. And you may, as we're going through this reading cycle, okay, because The reality is this time that we're going through right now, leading up to that solar eclipse on the 25th of October, it's all about the completion of coming to a place of awakening from what we couldn't see before. It started back in April with the solar eclipses, and now we're closing it out on the 25th. Not just the solar eclipse, it's the lunar eclipse too. It's been a solar lunar eclipse, but we're ending on the solar eclipse on that 25th of October. And what we couldn't see before is being illuminated. It's coming to light. All right. So there's a lot of activation happening at the same time, but it's all how you move through it. Are you going to be in a place of fear? Are you going to get reactive? Are you going to be thrown off your block? Are you going to be thrown out of your center? Or are you going to be in a position where you can respond from that place of love? And we're being asked to make that choice, to bridge the gap, come into our hearts, learn how to respond. And so if you hear something activating, don't personalize it, okay? But instead use that as a reflection, because you may be picking up cross-watcher energy. If you're like, that's not me, that's the other person. Okay, it is them. Trust your intuition, okay? But the thing is, when it's coming across like that, it's helping you understand how the other is viewing your situation. So it's actually something you can really make full use of. And that can help inform how you need to show up in interacting with this person. So always engage your intuition as you're going through this reading process. We're entering this dynamic space of co-creativity together with spirit. So what funnels through is for value. It's for value of what you are needing to know at this time in order to move forward in the most empowering way. That's how I set my intentions with these reads, all right? Any astrology signs that come through, I do call them out with court cards in particular. When a major arcana, it really highlights a particular sign that's already introduced themselves as a court card. When this energy comes in, do be mindful that it is any strong placement in the chart. You don't know everybody's natal chart, so don't get too hung up on that. Just tune into the energy. All right. I also, one final note, timestamps will be pinned in the comments. Please be patient. Wait for me to get this all, get this all dialed in, everything to play out in the live, because I can't access the comments to pin it until that's happened. But I'll make sure to have timestamps for you all so you can jump right into the read. All right. So all that was my collective read, drop in preamble, and we are officially starting Leo now at 8:08 on the clock. All right. So Leo. What is coming in for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Mercury, Mars, or packed fifth house in this lunar cycle as we travel through the month of October. Oh, Leo, Leo, Leo. All right. I see there's something that is being processed here. There's an important communication that's coming in. It involves something that's really been on your mind. You've been really stressed out about this, okay? I see there's been like a lot of kind of being up at night with a lot on your mind, having trouble sleeping. You might have even had some nightmares around this. You might have found you've been processing some stuff in your dream space around this. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of anxiety. We see there's something really heavy happened here. I feel like somebody pulled something. Somebody pulled a fast one on you. We see there's this sense of betrayal. I also feel like there's this feeling of you kind of like got played like a fool. There's something that's a little malicious about this energy. Somebody really took advantage of you. There's this like kind of got stabbed in the back kind of energy. And I feel like you've been in a healing process with this temperance card here, all right? You're trying to find the balance. You're trying to balance things out. I think right now you're trying to really come into your center. You're trying to balance everything that you're feeling emotionally with also everything that you have coming up on a very rational, logical level. You're trying to find that meeting point in between, in between the activation of your thoughts and what you're feeling emotionally. And this really requires there to be this open communication that needs to happen here. We do see there's going to be some kind of communication coming in, could be related to a fire sign, okay? This could be you wanting to charge forward, okay? Because this is your energy, okay, Leo? You need to pick what side you're on. It could also be another fire sign approaching you. Potentially a Sagittarius, okay, with the Temperance card showing up here. But fire sign energy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We see there's this desire to come in quickly, to speak something, to speak a certain truth, really, really on your mind, but also a lot of fear about this, a lot of concern about this. There's some kind of worry about exposing this truth. There's some kind of worry that's keeping you up at night about exposing this truth. There's some kind of like feeling almost like embarrassed about having this truth exposed. Like it feels like you've been put in a really tricky position. This is what I'm getting here. You don't trust somebody in this situation. So I want to look a little closer. Right after that, we got the King of Wands, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, there's something going on here that's put a pause on this situation. I'm wondering if you're finding out that somebody is, I don't know why this is coming through. I'm wondering if you're finding out that somebody is married or that somebody already has another connection. We have the Empress coming in here. This is traditionally associated with Libra and also Taurus energies. It's also Libra lunar cycle and Libra season. Okay, so this energy is kind of coming through front and center. It's possible that you've been through a real growth cycle yourself. You've come into this place of really valuing yourself. You know your worth. You're standing on it. You've grown a certain level of abundance for yourself. And you're really looking for somebody who can meet you on that level of the Emperor. You're looking for somebody who can, come forward in this place of balance with you. Maybe you've dealt with a lot of kind of like fuck boy, fuck girl kind of energy in the past, like just people who are players, people who just want to, give you the wand. They're interested in the sexual connection. You may have a connection with somebody that's been more sexually oriented up to this point. You want somebody who can meet you on a deeper, more soulful, spiritual, emotional level. I do feel like there's something that was done here though that's shady, okay? Because we got like a 7 of Swords energy. This is usually somebody trying to get away with something. We do see that somebody did get away with something, okay? With the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, all right? But I feel like with this Ace of Swords coming in on the scene, there's some kind of truth that's coming to light. There's some kind of truth that's being exposed. Somebody's being weighed up here in the karmic balance with the Hangman. Okay? Somebody's needing to get a different view in this situation. Right? This is about something's been put on pause. Something's been put on hold because there's a certain elimination. Oh my gosh. I meant to say illumination. Maybe there's something that needs to be eliminated. This is going to be illuminated. And you couldn't see it until there was this pause in the situation. We see this as a yes, with Spirit coming in right behind that with the Hierophant upright. Yes, confirmation. For this to come in too, just with that message, about marriage coming in with this Empress. Sometimes the Empress can represent like the feminine head of the household, the marital partner, the wife, the husband, pick what side you're on. This can be, there's already a union here. Maybe somebody stepped out of a union. Maybe somebody's been cheating. Maybe somebody's been going out sharing their wand, on the down low. We do also see there's a big, strong, there's some kind of serious relationship in this picture, and there's something that's happened in this relationship that's not okay. We see a stepping out energy. okay? Because we got the Empress to the Ten of Pentacles with the Hierophant. And there's some testing, you know, there's some testing in this situation for actions taken. There's some kind of weighing in the balance here, all right? This is the foundation of the matter that we're looking into for you, all right? So maybe you're sitting in this place right now. You're sitting in this place as the Empress because something about a third-party dynamic has become evident to you. And because of this, you're sitting in this place of reserved, you know, I'm not entertaining anything lower vibe. You've made a choice to level up. You're looking for somebody that can build with you, have, you know, a real solid future with you. I think this is the right choice for you to make. It's kind of about staying firm in this energy with this King of Swords, okay? This is being decisive about cutting off what doesn't serve. The Ace of Cups is about choosing yourself. You know, this love begins with the self. It's allowing that spirit to pour in through you, to nurture you, to hold you. It's like, I got you. I got this energy. Like spirit's like, I got you. I will carry you through this. Let me fill you with this love. Let this love cleanse you. Spiritual cleansing baths. It's been coming forward a lot for the collective in general, okay? Give yourself a spiritual cleansing bath. Engage in your spiritual cleansing baths. And as I've been telling everyone, how do you create a spiritual cleansing bath? Very simple. 2 cups baking soda, 2 cups Epsom salt or sea salt, all right? 20 minutes soak. Then you should add your own elements to that bath pertaining to your situation. How do you know what those elements are? I've never worked with a spiritual bath. What do? Very simply, sink into your intuition. Bring in whatever stones feel appropriate to you. Bring in whatever essences, flower essences feel appropriate for you. Whatever herbs you want to bring into your bath. Whatever other elements you want to incorporate. Any kind of prayers or psalms or mantras, affirmations, candles you want to light, colors you want to bring in around you. Let yourself be intuitively guided. It will be just the medicine that you need, okay? This energy is coming in to fill you up. Spirit's coming in to carry you to a new beginning in love, all right? But it requires you to be very decisive and cut off what doesn't serve. We see this very clearly. You need to protect your space. You need to have good, solid boundaries in this situation, all right? With 4 of Pentacles. And you need to trust your intuition, all right? Queen of Cups is very much about being in touch with that water element. Again, you'll also find that this helps you get in touch with your intuition, these cleansing baths. It's almost like your energy is clogged up with too many other people's energy and it's all attached to past shit that you're in the process of healing and releasing right now. You're moving out of the heaviness of this energy. But you are processing a death. We see it very clearly. There was an ending to a cycle here. Something came to an end with the death card. And there's a need for you to have a lot of spiritual cleansing around this death to honor it for the rite of passage that it is, okay? And these baths that you take, connecting with the water element in general, spending time at the ocean, spending time at a lake, spending time at a river, you know, this is going to also connect you with your intuition. There's this piece of connecting with water element right now, and it being a way for it to be a conduit for you to get in touch with your intuition and also for your spiritual cleansing. We see on the other side of that, what comes after the storm, what comes after the rainstorm. There comes a rainbow, and the rainbow is the promise, right? It's the promise, it's the hope for the future. It's the reward on the other side of the storm. We do see this is assured for you, okay? With the 10 of Cups, but it comes through accepting this death with grace. Not in resisting, not in clinging, but in accepting that, yes, this too has a purpose. And this is the judgment, okay? This is the judgment. But I do see here what may come around and take you by surprise is that there was something in this connection that's coming to an end, all right, that had some element to it that was very toxic, unhealthy, and there was some kind of real destructive behavior. There was some kind of keeping things in the dark, moving in a way that was not appropriate. There's been some kind of not right to the tune of 5 of swords, 7 of swords, betrayal, sneaking around, deception. You know, these elements are in play in this connection. And they're with the judgment coming in. I feel like there's like, okay, yes, there's beauty on the other side of this. There's happiness on the other side of this. But the piper always needs to be paid, okay? And we are doing karmic balancing right now. All of the signs are, okay? So all of the signs are getting these kind of messages to just receive what's coming in. And you know what side you're on, right? If you were moving correctly and you were in integrity, then you know, no worries. You got this 10 of cups. Either way, you got the 10 of cups on the other side. But there's something about something needed to come to an end because it wasn't right. It wasn't in integrity. And there is going to be judgment on this. This is like nobody gets away with this kind of shit. Spirit sees everything. The horn is getting blown on this, like the whistle's blowing. And see, this is the dead coming back to life. Secrets that you thought were buried will resurface. Things are going to be illuminated, all right? And it brings a fucking tower. This tower is going to fall. And it may be in connection with an emperor. Big Aries energy on the board, okay? Got a few Aries significators. So that's why I'm calling that out. That's why I also called out the Sagittarius energy. We definitely have fire sign energy on the board in this situation. You're sitting here tripped up because there's still part of you that wonders, will there be further growth in this situation? You're not allowing it to wither on the vine. The answer is this thing has been brought to a completion with the world, a successful completion. Bringing this to completion brings you the reward of that victory wreath. And what the victory wreath is, it's transformation of your life path. You have transformed, you have grown, you have alchemized these energies with the magician. And now it's stepping into a new point of creation. I do feel like this person may come back around to test you with that judgment card too. And this is why you're being weighed in the balance, okay? With the hangman. What are you going to do? What are you going to choose? Did you learn your lessons? We'll see. Let's look into this top of the deck energy. We got justice, all right? Karma is coming in to balance the situation, all right? Something is being weighed right now, and there's definitely going to be a tower falling, okay? And there's going to be some truth coming out, but this brings balance to the situation. Now, when this happens, you may feel quite defensive, all right, with the 7 of Wands. You may have some people coming at you, all right? You may have to be very strong and stand firm in your position, all right? For some reason, there's going to be something that's stirred up, and you kind of have to really stand in your truth. You have to hold your ground. This also could be, you know, you might have a lot of wand energy coming at you. Maybe somebody wants the hookup, okay? Maybe this is somebody you had a real sexual connection with. They want the hookup. They want to give you the wand. They're going to be persistent. I don't know. You might get some dick pics in your DMs or something, you know? But I feel like this is like blocking this energy. And for me to say DM, maybe it's time for you to block on social media if you still got a connection with this person, because we do see, oh, bam, right on target with that. Because look, we see after that communication coming in, you're being advised, block this energy. You need to stay in your center right now. This is a highly Libran card right here, okay? This is how you find balance with the 2 of Swords. Look at this. Blocking off the space, having your boundaries firm, sitting in your truth, cleansing, purifying, working with that new moon energy in Libra leading up to the eclipse, the solar eclipse that closes out this cycle. You are completing a cycle that began back in April. There was something you couldn't see in this situation before. Or I just got this, something others couldn't see. It's being illuminated. And what you need to do right now is to really protect your space so you can come into your center and you're not getting swayed by other people's opinions, what other people have to say. Because there's going to be a lot coming at you. Okay. Yeah, this is related to a third party. There's some kind of third party element involved in your situation. We see this. There's this like looking back over the cups that were spilled. What was supposed to be a cause for celebration was disappointment. Third party can relate to another lover. We did have this story of this person is married or this person's already involved, already has some kind of home that they have built with somebody, something like this, possibly involved in this situation. A third party element can also be a really destructive behavior. It can either be within you or it can be involved with the other person. And this needed to be transformed. And this is what prevented this celebration. This is what prevented this coming together of the Two of Cups. Okay. But there's still this promise with that 10 of Cups on the other side. Okay. There's still this promise that there is still love here for you. There is somebody else who will fill your cup. So where there's been endings, you need to look at this as a reason to rejoice and celebrate, because it means what was blocking you from actually receiving the love that you deserve is getting the fuck out of the way. Okay. Whatever was blocking you coming into this place of abundance and happiness and stability in the home and in your life and the ability to build with another, it's getting moved out of the way. Okay. But this does involve like leaving somebody out. Somebody's got to go. Somebody's going to be left in the cold. Somebody might get ghosted. All right. Yeah, because this person is giving to more than one person. Do you see this? This is what's being balanced out karmically. This person is giving to two people. But when you look at these two people he's giving to, look at them. They're on their fucking knees. And this person is just giving out little bits of crumbs to these people. They're holding the balance of power. Something needs to shift in this fucking situation. And what needs to shift? You need to shift. You need to stick to your guns. You need to manifest this Empress energy. You need to take up the role as the initiator. You need to stand in this place. You need to command how this energy flows for you in your life. It's not about the other. It's not about the other. Getting this really strongly. You can't see this right now. You're all bound up. This coming through, I don't know who it is speaking to. I don't know who it's coming through for. It's there for somebody. I talk about occult stuff on this channel. Hello, it's BroadCoven. All I have to say is what you bind is bound to you. What you bind is bound to you. So if you've done any kind of workings like this, I highly recommend, if you tried to bind somebody, if you did anything where you hired somebody to do working for you, maybe they presented it as it was going to be something that wasn't going to cause, you know, any kind of infringement on somebody's free will. Somebody has this message. Somebody's got a binding in place. You need to go and you need to get something that's very dear to you. Okay. Something that's meaningful, a physical object. It can be a piece of jewelry. It can be cutting your hair. It's got to be something that you really don't want to let go of. And you can take it and you can give it as an offering. Take it to the crossroads. Take it to a crossroads, okay? A dirt crossroads. And you need to bury it as an offering and ask for that binding to be lifted. You got to make a sacrifice. That's what balances the scales. Somebody needs to pay the piper. And it's somebody who's kept these people in this position of groveling. All right, that's somebody's message. Apologies for it coming in so strong. You know, I don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers, man. But the reality is, when I'm channeling, I can't help how the messages come through. Yeah, I mean, I'm a Libra. Here it is. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords speaks truth, and sometimes it's fucking harsh, man. I'm not meaning to cut off anybody's heads, but somebody needs to hear this message. And there is a cord that needs to be cut in this situation, okay? Air sign energy coming through really strong here. In fact, I did notice, wait a minute, let me look back here. Yep, look at this. We see a true pair on the board here, okay? Queen of Swords, King of Swords, air sign factoring strongly in this read, okay? And they're facing each other. Well, he's facing forward, okay? But this queen here is like, come on, you know, you need to come and speak the truth. Don't come and present me no bullshit, because if you come and present me some bullshit, it's off with your fucking head. I think this King of Swords energy is sitting here like, let me think about it. I need to sit in reflection before I step to this queen, because she's going to bite my head off when she hears the truth. Ooh, okay, this dynamic in here really strong. Okay, now we got Queen of Pentacles on the board, all right? So somebody is going through this process of leveling up into this Empress energy. We see, you know, we got a few Queen energies on the board. We got Queen of Swords, we got Queen of Cups, we got Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's the manifestation. Do we have Queen of Wands? Did Queen of Wands come in? Let me look here. We got King of Wands. Feminines, you might be more in your kind of like masculine energy right now. You're really wielding your wand in more of that very authoritative way, you know, really stepping into your power. I do see you're in this process. You're integrating these lessons of the Four of Queens. Right now, you're really in your masculine, you know, when it comes to that King of Wands energy. I recommend you step more into your creativity right now. You need some creative expression to come through. It'll help you process. Oh, right as I say that, boom. Yes, that's the answer. Okay. Queen of Wands. Work with your creative power right now. Okay. There's something that's coming through you that needs to be created. And it might be through this difficult passage you've been through with this person and this process of letting go. There's something that through your journey of transformation you can bring forward that's going to help other people. And you're being asked to create it. So pour your energy into this right now. Focus on your healing. And, you know, trust that the person that you're meant to align with, they're coming, okay? But it's on the other side of this death. There's something that needs to be closed out here. There's a balancing of the scales that needs to be happen. And actions need to have accountability. Nothing is going to go away undetected. Like Spirit saw that shit, okay? But yes, whistle while you work. This is about you focusing on your work, something that's creative, it lights your fire. You're meant to put energy into this, okay? You need to move forward with this swiftly. I feel like you already got the memo. You already got the inspiration on this, all right? It puts you in a position of strength. There's your energy right there, okay? And overcoming the lessons of the past. From this comes growth for you, beautiful growth. And it offers you wish fulfillment and alignment with a true soulmate and that Two of Cups energy you're looking for, all right? It builds slowly, okay? It builds slowly. It takes time. Lay the foundation correctly this time and do it honestly. 33:55 on the clock when I'd said that, all right? You got support for this, but there's change coming. And this change may be a little disruptive at first, all right? But it brings so much good into your life. All right. Woo! Big download for you all, man. Virgo. Let me gather in all of these cards for Virgo. You know, I feel really compelled to move to a different deck for Virgo. I want to bring in a completely different energy. So I'm going to pull in the Paulina Tarot. Big New Orleans vibes, okay? Big New Orleans vibes. The Paulina Tarot was inspired by life in New Orleans. Maybe y'all are thinking of making a trip to the Big Easy. Maybe you're going to go and spend some time there during the whole Halloween season. Maybe that's on offer for some of you in October. Maybe there's something about that culture in the, you know, the Big Easy that's coming through for you. Maybe you're about to move into the Big Easy. It doesn't have to be so hard anymore. Things can flow more smoothly. Chicory coming through. I'm having coffee, but I know they make, their coffee a little different there. So chicory coming through for all of you might be something you want to connect with. All right. So here we go. Shuffling for Virgo collective. Virgo sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, Mercury, Mars, or packed sixth house, stellium in the sixth house. And I don't know why this is coming in, but it's coming in, so we're going to take it. Or Vedic Virgo, all right? Which if you're a Libra, that applies to you. Libra sun natives, this reading may speak to you, okay? Because in Vedic astrology, you're Virgos, all right? So let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. Oh, I just got more on a download on another reading I want to do. Just came in just now. It's so funny. I'm not going to go into that now, Spirit. I'm going to do a separate reading for that. This is for the collective. All right. So what is coming in for Virgo collective? What is coming in for Virgo collective through October? What do they need to know? How do they need to move? What opportunities are on offer? What lessons are there to learn? And how can they align with their passion and purpose stepping forward? All right, all right. Woo! Looking good. Bottom of the deck energy, 2 of Cups. This is some beautiful love union. There's some kind of alignment happening here. There's a toasting, okay? There's something to celebrate. I see there's been an overcoming of illusions. I'm picking up on that dragonfly energy over there. I think there's something about this connection that feels a bit like a dream come true. You got big butterfly energy. There's been a lot of transformation in this relationship. There's been definitely a passing through the goop stage. You might have even had a period of separation in this relationship where like everything needed to be put on pause and it all just kind of went to fucking goop, and it was a very confusing process. You went through a lot of like soul searching, trying to figure things out. It was a difficult experience, but now you're getting free of that and you're emerging into a new potential of relating with this person. It's because you had to like really like unravel all that stuff within yourself that was holding you back from love. It's like the journey into love is all about removing all the blocks inside of yourself that keep love from entering. You got to eliminate everything that is unlike love first. And sometimes in order to do that, you have to come completely undone. I feel like both people have been through this process, and it's like I'm seeing this bee energy here. So it's like now things are going to start buzzing. Maybe this relationship is going to be all the buzz. It's going to be kind of like front and center. We got King of Wands energy coming in here. Okay, so that's fire sign collective. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? We've got somebody with passion and purpose here in this connection. We see there's victory right here, okay? This is success. This is like the phoenix rising from the ashes. It's like overcoming the challenges of the past. We do see all these penguins gathered around, okay? And to me, this reminds me of tuxedos. So maybe there's like some kind of formal celebration, of this relationship. Maybe some of you are like taking things to the next level. This puts you in the spotlight. You're celebrating something together. Maybe some of you are getting married. Maybe some of you are having a proposal. This could just be like you kind of like stepping out onto the town, enjoying the connection, a brand new cycle beginning together. But we do see there's been some kind of victory here. You overcame something that was really challenging and you have something to celebrate. And there's recognition for this. Like, I feel like there's like, kind of like, there's some kind of like spotlight on this connection. One of these people might be very visible. They might have something that puts them kind of in the public eye. All right. And we see here, we got a soulmate connection, okay, with this 6 of Cups. So this is beautiful, beautiful way to start it out. This is like the basis of the matter. Let's look at the top of the deck energy. Yeah, we see right here, you've been very focused on your security. You've been focusing on your finances. You've been doing a lot of laying the foundation, laying the foundation to build a successful future upon. And I believe this is in relation to your work, really. You've really been putting something in place with your work. It's been kind of like the grunt work. That's what I'm getting, like really like laying the foundation. It's not glamorous, right? It's not glamorous. But with that Six of Wands coming up at the basis, this could also be that you're really getting an opportunity to step into the limelight, that this foundation you put in place really grows into something. There's something to celebrate, maybe with a big opening, maybe with some kind of public event. I see you toasting with somebody. So you have either like a love partner that's really been in your corner, supporting you through this process. Or maybe it's somebody that you've gotten into partnership with to get this thing off the ground, is another way to look at this. But I do feel like this is you, in terms of speaking of the career direction, this is you stepping out of the limitations of the past. Maybe you never were encouraged to really follow your dreams and really step into your potential. And so this is something you had to gain within yourself. You had to kind of claim your inner fire and bring it forward, to light this way forward. And maybe there were times when you were wondering if it would really grow into something. But we see there's some big success to celebrate here. And there's also a beautiful relationship to celebrate it with you. All right. So this is a really beautiful alignment energy coming in for you. Question, can you have it all? Absolutely. And you're going to. We see there's a new beginning here. All right. A new beginning this fall. This is coming in. This is already brewing. All right. This is the initiation point. And this is the judgment here, judgment in your favor. And as far as that security piece is concerned, you don't even need to worry about it. You can lay back and relax. I encourage you to do a little bit of relaxation right now. Just drink it in, have this nice moment of pause on your journey, because I feel like very soon you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy, busy, busy. And you're going to need to have your reserves as you step into this, okay? Yeah, we see real spirit of celebration. You're coming into alignment. This is the Four of Wands, the 1111 card. It's also happy home. It's also something to celebrate. Often this can be a marriage card, okay? So that piece did come in. And definitely when looking at the Two of Cups, this is the manifestation of the Two of Cups. And it can often be like formal commitment and involves some kind of celebration. So some of you are springing proposals. Some of you are getting married. Some of you are going into a living situation with somebody you've been involved in, like you're making it official, okay? And this is something really to celebrate. And I also feel like there's this leveling up. There's this leveling up in your career aspirations. It builds a security for you. You have somebody to build with you. And this is just a really celebratory time in your life. So enjoy it, enjoy it. We got Queen of Cups on the board, okay? So this is water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio may factor into this situation. I also see this as you coming into this place of really being in touch with your creativity, your intuition. You got your emotions flowing. Your heart is feeling very full. And there's somebody on the other side who's very receptive to you too. Now, this is an interesting piece that's coming forward, because I think you worked very hard for this. You worked very hard for this. This is something you worked very hard for, all right? Because we see the Seven of Wands to the Nine of Wands coming in here with the Eight of Pentacles. This is twofold message here, all right? Some of this is you're building something right now with your career aspirations. And I just got both are running in tandem for you, okay? Okay, so both messages. I'm going to bring both messages in. You're working really hard on something right now, but you don't mind the work because it's something you're really passionate about. You are very much in touch with your creativity, okay? And you've been so absorbed in your work that it's almost like you're not expecting how fast this thing is going to take off with this rabbit energy. But it is going to take off. I feel like you're going to have so many people coming at you who want what you are offering, all right? You're going to have a lot of offers coming in, a lot of messages coming in, a lot of people trying to reach out and make contact with you. Do be sure that, you create space for yourself, all right? That you don't like just say yes to everything coming your way. Be discerning, take your time before you sign any contracts, take anything on, and also just be mindful of your schedule to create space for relaxation, because I do see here with this 9 of Wands that, you've been working hard. I mean, this has been a long green mile, okay? You've been working really hard. And I'm tired, boss. You need some time to rest, okay? You need some time to rest. So do have some good boundaries. Make sure you have boundaries in place up front. That's super important. I also see this in relation to your relationship, to this love coming in. There may be a lot of buzz, okay? A lot of people talking about this, a lot of people wanting to kind of intrude on this space, a lot of people coming at you. Like I said, somebody is very public, they're in the public eye. Throat chakra around this. Yeah, I feel like you want to preserve, some kind of like, you don't want people in your business. You don't want people interfering in your business. If you got people asking too much about your relationship, I would say really have good boundaries up. All right. Don't let people into this space. It's none of their business. They're not the ones working with this person. You are. Okay. So make sure that you're having good boundaries. I think you're wanting to really protect this relationship, preserve this relationship. You don't want anything interfering with this. And I think that's very wise, okay? Woo! Empress energy. This is so beautiful. Coming into this Empress energy. Love flowing within and without. There's this beautiful reciprocal flow. Your life is moving into this really abundant phase. There's been a lot of growth here. You're vibing on yourself. You're in your element. You're doing what you love. You're feeling it. And there is this like spirit of just abundance and celebration. Beautiful energy. And it came after, a long pause where you were waiting around wondering, is anything going to grow here? Is anything going to happen here? And we see, here comes this Queen of Pentacles energy. You are grounding this in material reality. You're seeing the manifestation of this. And it's so fucking beautiful, okay? We got earth sign energy there, all right? So that is Taurus, Virgo, that's you, Capricorn. I mean, you're really stepping into your abundance. And I got some of you are stepping into your North Node. Some of you got North Node Capricorn. You're stepping into that shit. You're stepping into big success, big success. So check your natal chart. If you got Capricorn North Node, you're about to pop the fuck off. People are going to know your name. And I don't just mean locally. Like, you're going to be known. You're bringing something really powerful forward, really powerful forward. And it can bring a lot of healing to people. This is very important work. It involves creativity. Where there's been a holdup, things are going to move into manifestation. It's all going to happen here. And it's because you cut something off. You cut off something that was toxic, you cut off something that you knew it wasn't healthy for you, okay? And you transformed this energy. You cut off this devil energy, all right? And you alchemized that shit. You had to move into a place really being aligned with your truth, right? Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? So those of you Libra suns tuning into this, you are Virgo in Vedic astrology. So this may be speaking very strongly to you. You came into your place of balance. It's because you came into this place of balance. Look, you got this 2 of Cups. You know your worth. You're standing on it. This is big Empress energy coming through here. We got the Queens on the board. We got the Queen of Swords. We got the Queen of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Cups. Okay? We had the King of Wands. This message has been coming through a lot for the Empresses. You're really stepping into this place of your masculine, masculine authority. Like, nope, I'm stepping into my Emperor too. I can hold both pieces. I'm that too, Pac-Man. I'm that too, okay? I feel like you found the balance here. You found the balance This may have had something to do with cutting off a Leo, okay, or somebody who had Leo strongly aspected in their chart. That's what was blocking this connection here, okay? But this connection, once this Leo energy is out of the way, it starts to flow, you know? The divide is overcome, you know, and we see this here. We see this here with the Two of Wands, you know, you're looking out toward a new future once you cut this thing off. Yeah, big Leo energy. You have the strength to overcome this, Empress. Okay, it's the Empress that tames the lion, all right? And you didn't do it with force. You did it by coming into your own fucking energy. You balanced things out. You became empowered. And in doing so, you were able to come to a position of being able to respond to this person instead of reacting to their instigations. And this tempered everything, all right? You found the balance. You overcame the lessons of the past. And you did it by coming into your heart. This is beautiful. This is like love overcomes all energy. Yep. You're out of the fucking illusion and you're done with options. You've made up your mind about what you want and you're going to get it. You know what cup you wanted to refuse, all right? You turned down an offer. You said, nope, that's not for me. I'm spilling out all these cups. This is what you learned when you were in that hangman energy and you had to get a different view. You're like, I'm going to spill out all the cups. I'm ready for what will really serve me and make me happy. Cut of the deck energy. What does it bring you? If wishes were horses, the dreamers would ride. You are charging off to your destiny. This is like you get to write your story from here. It's anything you want it to be. And I see you stepping into a beautiful, brand new cycle. Because this Five of Pentacles energy, this person, this energy, this situation, you needed to give the walking papers, leave out in the cold. This sense of identity you used to have, to lack, being without, doing without, it's shifting. You always wondering, is there going to be any growth? Am I going to get anywhere? You're turning this energy on its head. You brought down the tower on this. And now you are moving out of your time of rest because you turned it over to Spirit. Spirit saying, hello, get your rest in while you can because you're moving to the other side of this energy. Enjoy all this retro vibe while you got it because soon after this solar eclipse comes on the 25th, it's go time. You're moving into action mode. And what do you step into? Your happiness, your fulfillment. Sun energy, okay? It's also Leo vibes too, all right? So this is Leo working in its light, all right? Leo shadow energy was overcome. What is Leo shadow? Leo shadow is all about needing to be the one in power, needing to have control, needing to be the center of attention. Me, me, me. And this is about moving into that place of love. It's about reciprocal flow. It's about moving out of the ego and stepping down into the heart. And this brings forward your happiness and the birth of everything that you have been nurturing. 53:33 on the clock when I said that. 8-6 energy. Help getting there. You are stepping into alignment with your purpose.